your photo? You can stand up. This is what 5 years did. Bit of difference there, isn't there? But these are photos of Laurie 5 years ago. This is where Laurie started. Okay? I'm going to pass that down just to reiterate why you're standing up and looking at Laurie. Because Laurie achieved something that I get goosebumps from every time I come. Laurie achieved 70 kilo weight loss. So more than me came off Laurie. Because she lost 198 centimetres. So I have to stand on the table to show you that. The body fat percentage also was 22.6% of body fat lost. Now that's, and she's lost it this year today, having kept it off.
Yeah, that was.
So Laurie had to do it.
I came in the other day and a few weeks ago I had seen in my diary, because I've kept the diary from the start, my starting date was May 15, 2006 when I signed up, and I realised it was my 5-year anniversary, so I popped in to say good day and just to also say thank you, and then got thinking and just wanted to say hi to everyone here as well, and told Jodie that I still write in my journal and I still say my goal statement every day. It's changed a little bit from the start, but I still use the tools that I learned when I was in the weight loss phase and then going on to the 100% club. And so I just wanted to tell you a little bit about how I thought about the things that I've learned, and particularly the writing in the diary over time. One of the first things that really early on was quite key to me was that writing in my diary was going to be a whole lot like brushing my teeth, that it was going to be one of those things that I couldn't question, that just had to be done. And I read something about being an unwitting saboteur in one of the introductory CDs. It talks about how to help people in your life not being an unwitting saboteur, but I realised that I could be myself an unwitting saboteur if I didn't write in my diary, and everything had to be recorded and written down. So it got real strong in me from the start. And having said that, there were certain things in the diary that not everything is going to grab you, and I found that there were certain things that I really wanted to see and bring out, and so I started an extra diary pretty early on. One of the things that I wanted to do was, like, you know how we do the monthly measuring? I wanted to see that in like my weight, and so I started recording. I don't know, some people may not see that, but that's the, where are we? The 15th of May, 138.5 kilos. I remember the compassion in Helen's eyes as she wrote that down. And so then every month when I took my measurements, I'd go home and I'd record what that weight was, and it was pretty fast. By, where are we going? We go 127, the next month 122, 115, 109, 104. By Christmas I was 92.6, so I was having a good Christmas. 88, 83, 80, 76, it just was a real momentum, and this really helped me to see not just what I was coming from, but where I was going as well. And then 27th of June I got to record a little woo-hoo in the column because I reached my goal 14 months later. This was very, very strong, and so I just kept it going after that. This year I've been doing it on a weekly basis because I need to just watch it a little bit more this year after a fantastic Christmas season. So I kind of ebb and flow with it, but I pulled out something that makes me feel powerful. Not everything in the diary I particularly enjoy doing. I still do it, but there are some things that I know really help me, and so I made a bigger deal of doing those things. But there's something I call the honour. I look at a little bit with my children, which talks about honour as opposed to journal as well. When I see something that I know is feeding me good feedback, I'll make a bigger deal of that. And so I started to do that. I'm doing more than, like we've got the food diary. I still use the food diary. I get a lot out of writing. I write out my portion sizes. I still do it. And I really enjoy it. I don't do it out of feeling slavery to it. I do it because I get it. It's good for me to do it. It really helps me keep on track. And the other thing, in taking it further, I was coming in and doing my workout and recording my workout on a card and popping it back in the file, but I wanted to start to get more control of what I was doing in my workout and see how I could press myself forward, get better. And so I started recording and I've developed a little system. This is doing more than what was given to me. And I put my little heart there when I do my walk, and I colour it in when I do my strength resistance, and I put a star there when I do a little jog. So I've got my little symbol, and that gives me a lot of information about what's going wrong if I'm not doing it. I can see it, and it also tells me that maybe I could put a few more runs in or whatever I wanted with it. It's an enjoyable thing. It's not a slavery thing. Now, all of that, what I think has been the most useful is this program offered me a tool, and I've done stuff with it to make it personal and mean something to me. And so it's kind of like I'm writing my own vision, if you like. I'm not walking away from a business that's offered me a tool and I'm not particularly engaged with it. I've really made it mine. So I'll do this for the rest of my life, I'm quite sure. It keeps me quite organised. It actually makes life a lot easier. The night before, I'm writing out what I'm eating. I pretty much know, I kind of know from my shopping list, but I write out the night before what I'm having. I'm prepared for the next day. Before I've even gone to sleep, I'm rested because I know what's happening tomorrow. And now I write on the side what the kids are doing as well with their food. So it's all organised. I ship off to Hayes every now and again and get some top shelf gorgeous treat and break it in 1,000 pieces and portion it out.
Reward yourself.
Yeah, but for me it's all about the detail. I really get off on that. I'm a list person. I love ticking boxes. But you take something, there'll be something in the diary that really speaks to you and empowers you, makes you feel strong. Take that and make it work. Have I got time to just share? There's one strategy that I do, which is, it's not so much writing down, but it's kind of writing with my feet. I kind of do this physical map thing with exercise. I love getting outside and walking. I have my favourite track. And when I was about in the mid-80s, I started to just want to take it a bit further, and so I started, it was about 40 seconds of little jog. That it was nothing, but it was I was heaving at the end of it. But and I started to just map out where I was going to take it. So from 86, I would sort of check a tree up ahead, and I'd call that 85. And then there was this post on the corner, and that was kind of neat because four corners, that would work for 84. So I could make these mental associations, and I just play games with myself with it. So when I go out 3 times a week, that's a contract that I have with myself, whether it's rain or hailing, and I'd run to that point, and whatever the scales would say that day, I was allowed to run to the certain point that I fixed in my mental map. And I got to 76, and I talked to these trees. I'd say 77, I've got a date with you, and 80 was a neat one because it was around a bend, and I turned the corner, like going into the 70 Avenue, and it sounds a kind of, it just sounds a bit silly, but it makes a big difference to just fixate on something and make it more concrete. And it works for me, and it still does. When I got to 76, I was at this point, I was running for about 5 minutes at that stage each time I was out. And I decided to break up the last 8 kilos that I had to go into little quarters. And so I'd pick out, there's this hilly daily bit, and I would run from 76 And then 73, 72, I get to go to the end of the road. That was another 3 minutes. And whatever the scales would say, so if I sort of, you know how sometimes you go back and forward a little bit? I don't know. 70 kilos, my body has a capacity to go back and forward quite a bit. You know, a few kilos is probably a huge swing for someone who doesn't have so much to lose, but I think my body's got that memory and I have to really watch that. So I won't let myself run in a window that I'm not there yet. So it's like a physical, geographical map that I give myself. It's like a graph. And so the last 2 windows are the same, the last 4 kilos down. And that's how I manage today. I still run that track, it's my favourite. And so I know that if I'm out of my best window with the job, that I've got work to do. So yeah, that's just something that's really helped me. I just thought I'll throw those ideas out because I do work with those. They're really real to me and they might just help think about this diary writing a little bit differently. So yeah, and I just want to say thank you also to Jodie for all the support and oh my goodness, I can't tell you what a difference it's made to my life. I couldn't possibly.
I think the biggest one I remember was your doctor, what he said when you first came in with your blood pressure, and how I think I gave you a book to take back to the doctor, and I said I'd like to be the fly on the wall and go back to your doctor now, having achieved what she's achieved, and having your blood pressure and everything else there. Great cut of me. But thank you, Laurie. Thank you very much for coming. This is 5 years. Well